What it be, Rezin 47 here again, and this is part 7 of my CD collection series. But I'm just going to start calling it my music collection series because I show off more than CDs in these videos. And my last one I did was about over a month ago. Thank you for all the views on that. It's almost at 100, so thank you. But since then, I picked up a lot of new stuff. I'm going to do the 10 CD tradition. 8 of these CDs are new pickups, and then I have 2 cassettes and 2 vinyls to show off after that. So, number 1, you've watched my review for this album. I showed this off in that video, but for the sake of the CD collection series, I'm going to show it off again. It's Babes in Toyland and Fontanelle, the Japanese pressing. And this is just like a little quirky little piece of media that I always wanted. I just thought it'd be cool to just have like one Japanese CD, and what better album to pick than this? And you can see right there, this comes like a little Japanese insert that has what I'm guessing is like the credits and lyrics on it. Get it out. It's a pretty big one. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I don't know if they do it with like other like American albums or like English albums in Japan, but that was pretty cool that they put that in there. I already reviewed this album like earlier on the 11th when it turned 30 years old. So if you want to hear my thoughts on this album, I'll have that in the description. Go check that out. So yeah, Babes in Toyland, Fontanelle, Japanese pressing. And number 2, I waited so fucking long to get this. It's ridiculous. I bought this like at the end of last month, and I didn't get this until like yesterday. And it's Conway the Machine from King to a God, his second album that came out in 2020. And I have to say that in bold, second album. He was advertising this as his debut album when it came out. That's fucking false. His first album was actually GOAT that came out in 2017. This is his second album, but it's just like his first big album, I guess. But he was on some fucking funny shit when this came out, though. When it came to the CD, charging $100 for it when you can get the vinyl for like $40. Yeah, fucked up. But I found this on eBay for like $44 sealed. So now I have it, even though it took a long time to get here. But the Drumwork logo. This is like his first album he did under the Drumwork moniker. So, and this also came with something that 9 times out of 10 you will not get this with a Griselda album. It actually comes with a booklet, and not just that, but it's a booklet of all the song lyrics, handwritten, like on like black paper with white pen. That's pretty cool. I got like that Death Note look to it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a fucking great album. My favorite of his from 2020 it has to be like Lulu with Alchemist. That EP was fucking sick. And this is probably, I would say this is his best from that year. And this is supposed to be like an appetizer before God I Made Mistakes came out. But it's a solid full-length album on its own. Like, what's on here? Lemon with Method Man. Method Man, I think he had the best verse on that song. That was like his return to form. And ever since that verse, he's been killing it since then again. So, welcome back, Meth. Dylan Damani with Alchemist and Derringer. They both do 2 different beats, like 97 Hove. Juvenile Hell with Havoc, Fleelord, and Lloyd Banks. Havoc does the beat too. And it's got like that Hell on Earth sound to it. It's my favorite track on the album. Front Lines, talking about like the fucking George Floyd shit that happened that year. Spurs 3 with Westside Gun and Benny. Forever Dropping Tears with El Camino, which is actually produced by Eric Sermon. So that was pretty cool. And then you get 2 bonus tracks, and one of them is Nothing Less, produced by DJ Premier. That was pretty cool. And like a little after, like shortly after this came out, he put out like a deluxe edition, which had like 5 more songs. It has like a red cover, and it has one song in there I fucking love called Raw Oysters. That was a really grimy track. But I got the OG instead because it comes with a slipcase. So, Conway from King to a God 2020. And next up, from my fucking Zooligans, this is a real old school album, but it recently just got repressed last month. And it's Knoxx, Massacre Mask. This was first released in 2015. And if y'all should know this, but Knoxx is Lee Carver. That was his original name. But he went by before. He joined Axe. And this is his EP from 2015. So yeah, if you like, I'll say this. How do I say this? If you like the sound of like the Head of Horns album, you'll probably like this. What's on here? 6 Feet Deep. He has his own song called 6 Feet Deep before Zula as a group did. Crawlspace, same thing. He also had his own song Crawlspace before he did one with Funtime called Crawlspace. Burn It All is probably my favorite track on the album. Voices, Natural Born Killers, NBK. Dope EP, yeah. Nice little EP right here. You can get that on Zulmart, Long Live You, Little Big Cartel right now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. They repressed that. I wish they would repress Head of Horns and Psycho Volume 1 again. But, alright, these next two, I've already had these, but I just picked up new copies of them because this first one right here, the first copy I got was fucking destroyed. But it's Helium, Prude, 1994. Just had to get a new copy in better condition. I already reviewed this EP, so you can go watch that. And yeah, the disc is again perfect condition, like no marks on it at all. And I swapped the case out with my Japanese Fontanelle case. That came in a white tray. This came in a black tray. Flip-flop them because it looks better like this, I think. Yeah, classic EP, grimy and heavy. If you know me, you already know what that band is. And speaking of which, I'm going to keep it moving. And I also remade this for myself. Ends with Ænima from 2017. This did not come out officially on CD, only on vinyl. But I made it again on Kanaki because I just got the vinyl, and it actually comes. It's like the best vinyl packaging I've ever seen. I did a review just for the vinyl, and it comes with it's a double vinyl, and it comes with fully detailed sleeves. And one of them actually has the credits, and then the other one has the story of Helium told by the entire band, Mary, Ash, Sean, and Brian. So that was fucking dope. But yeah, if you know me, you know how I feel about this album. I'm addicted to this shit. I gotta listen to songs from that at least once a day, which is crazy. So next up, this album right here has been my album of the summer. This also came out in 2020, but I was in a real dark place then, so I didn't really pay attention to this album then. But I recently re-listened to it this summer, and I fucking fell in love with it, and now I have it. Royal Fam, Black Castle, 2020, originally recorded in 1995-1996. This was supposed to come out on Capitol Records, but they shelved it for some reason. And Royal Fam, they're a group affiliated with Wu-Tang. You got Timbo King, the MC, White Kim, the Ill Figure, the producer, and Dreddy Kruger, who I think was also a second MC in the group. But on this album, it's just White Kim and Timbo King. Yeah, fucking classic album. I think if you like Killer Army, Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, Killer Priest, Heavy Mental, a lot of the Dark Man Heist of the Century, this is up there with those fucking Hall of Fame Wu affiliate albums. You know, and this came out this was recorded during the era of Decal, Cuban Links, Liquid Swords. So get that dirty, grimy EPS 16 sound. Something's gotta give. Someone's got to give in this biz. I don't give a fuck who you are, who you is. I love that song. What else in here? Army Brigade, which actually has True Master rapping on it. I didn't know he rapped until that song. March of the Hooded Soldiers. Once Upon a Crime, that beat is just so murky. I love it. What You Think. All the Kings and Men. I Declare War. That opening beat on that song. Jesus fucking Christ. So grimy. I wish they used that for the full song. Rules. What's on here? Knights of the Round Table, the title track Black Castle. Yeah, this is non-streaming and it's out of print already. But if you look up, like, if you just Google, like, Royal Fan Black Castle zip on Google, you should be able to find a free zip download of this. That's how I found it. It's in full 320 kbps, so you get that full quality and it's remastered. So, yeah. Royal Fan Black Castle 2020, recorded in 1996. I love that album. And next up, this is an album I've already had, but not this pressing. And I've been listening to this band a lot lately. And I just fucking had to get this original pressing of this album. Slipknot Iowa 2001. This is the original pressing with the silver foil cover. This is the only cover that ever exists to me. And this is my second favorite album of theirs. My favorite is the self-titled. And yeah, brutal shit. Just as good as the debut. Some people say this is better. Some say it's heavier. I can't really argue with that. But yeah, I love this fucking album. I mean, what's on here, man? People Equal Shit, of course. Disaster Piece. I Want to Slit Your Throat and Fuck the Wound. Well, that's just insane. My Plague. The Heretic Anthem. Left Behind. The Shape. Underrated song. I fucking love that chorus on that song. I Am Hated. Metabolic. The title track Iowa. My second favorite Slipknot song of all time, Behind Scissors. I mean, the story of that recording is just, yeah, go look up on that shit. It's fucking insane. But that classic album. In my opinion, there's like a holy trinity of metal albums from 2001. This, Tool, Lateralus, and System of a Down, Toxicity. I mean, legendary fucking albums right there. Slipknot Iowa 2001, the OG. And while I'm at it, since I also have it, I'll go ahead and show off the reissue, which is fucking butt ugly. Looks like someone barfed on the original. And for a long time, this is the only one I've had. I thank fucking God I got the original already. Some differences in here. I would do like a compare and contrast video on this, but the differences are so fucking obvious that like there'd be no point to it. Just like some color differences. Like some of the images are mirrored. Like on the back and the inside, but yeah, the reissue from 2001, garbage. But here we go with the last two CDs. These ones I've already had in my collection, so they're not new. But these are two albums that I originally did reviews for these on my fucking last show, for the record. But I hated how they came out. I thought they were fucking atrocious. So I'm writing notes for them. I'm doing re-reviews on them by myself, and these are flesh-burning masterpieces. And first one, Tool, Ænima, 1996. This is my favorite rock/metal album of all time. You can see that lenticular cover. Probably can't even see it in motion because of the glare. But yeah, my favorite Tool album, my favorite rock/metal album of all time. Writing notes for a new review on this right now. Got Bill Hicks right there, rest in peace. Got the Arizona Bay right there. Man, classic songs like Stinkfist, Eulogy, H, 46 and 2, Hooker with a Penis, Push It, the album version, which they played live when I saw them in March. That was a fucking emotional experience. Title track Ænima, Third Eye. I'd be reading it off the back, but there's no track list on the back, so I'm off memory. So yeah, Tool, Ænima, 1996. Working on a review for this right now, so that'll be coming like hopefully soon. And then the other review that I'm redoing is for the 2001 album Lateralus. This was the first Tool album I think I heard. No, it was Undertow. But this was the second one I heard. Comes with that like that translucent slipcase, which you can see the inside and you can see the front and back at the same time. And then you get the fucking iconic flip book artwork by Alex Gray. Most people consider this their best album. My favorite is Ænima, but technically speaking, I would say yes, this is their best because there's a couple interludes on Ænima that I skipped. I skipped nothing on Lateralus. And I like the whole packaging they did for this, man. Got that flip book, the different layers of the human body, which you can barely see. But Alex Gray killed it with this artwork. Just like a little flip book. I mean, it's right there. In the brain, it says God. So yeah, we're working on a re-review for that right now. Unfucking believable album. My second favorite metal album of all time, behind Ænima. In case I'm just kind of fucked up, but yeah, I mean, on like classic songs like Grudge. I mean, Schism. That's my favorite Tool song of all time. Parable and Parabola. Parable, just by that song itself, that's the greatest vocal performance I've ever heard in my life. And Lateralus, of course, the Holy Trinity, Disposition, Reflection, Triad. That's fucking insane. So yeah, classic album, 2001. And here we go with the last four items. I'm gonna show off the 2 cassettes I have, and then the 2 vinyls. So and these are the only 2 albums I've been missing from this group on cassette. Now I have their full discography. And here we go. Babes in Toyland to Mother EP on cassette. I'm lost for words right now, but yeah, their EP from 1991. They recorded and released this in Europe. And I like the all the artwork's the same, but I like the way it looks on the cassette way better because it's in better lighting. You can actually see Kat right there. Which I couldn't find her on the CD because the light was so fucking like dim. Yeah, it looks way better on the cassette. Again, review this, so I won't spill too much information about it, but happy to have that now. And then also got their other EP today in the mail today, which is Painkillers. To Mother was like the sideshow to Spanking Machine. This is like the sideshow to Fontanelle. So, not one of my favorites of theirs. It's probably the only one of theirs like I'm not 100% on board with. But I still have to have it because of this band and how much they mean to me. So that's the OG. It came on the blue like foil. And then go through the J card right here. Got the album lyrics. And if you have the CD, when it came out, there was like this really cool like hype sticker on it. Because this is like on the second side on this tape is just one whole like track called Fontanelle, which is like they show at the CBGB's venue. And on the CD there was like this hype sticker, which was like this stern warning to some DJ they knew to not play Fontanelle because it was a live show. It's really fucking cool. You can just look up Babes in Toyland Painkillers Sealed or something. You'll probably be able to find it. Yeah. Now I got all the albums cassette, and then I'll show off the 2 vinyls I got, which I talked about this one earlier, but the Helium Ends with An vinyl. I did a full review just for this alone. The packaging is that damn good. It's a gatefold. It's rare, just rare songs. So yeah, 2 sleeves with chock full of goodies. You got like a picture from the Pat Strick video right there. Some news pressings. Won't show off everything because I did my review. But if you love this band, this is a must-have to get. This is just a must-have. Packaging is fucking insane. I did a review for it, like I said, and I reviewed the album itself too because it's just that fucking good to me. And last but not least, I've been wanting this for like a long time, like quite a long time, and I finally got it. And it's the Babes in Toyland Bruise Violet 7-inch. This was the last recording they did with Michelle Leon before she left the group. And what's cool is that it actually comes on a Bruise Violet colored disc. It's like the steel like plaque engraving on it, which is pretty cool. On the B side you get Magic Flute and Gone. It's not the same as the Fontanelle version because they recorded with Michelle, so like the demos. But I'm happy to have this, and there's like this little voodoo doll logo right here. I fucking love that. I always thought that could be like their single, like their symbol, like how the Wu-Tang has the W. This could have been like their W. So got that. Now I think my Toyland vinyl collection is complete now. Well, I still want to get that Green to Mother vinyl. That's like a holy grail of mine. But yeah, that's my music collection, episode 7. Just make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this. You know the whole deal. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.